Kong.
Conquer
Hong Kong. Conquer Hong Kong. Free Tibet. Stop the Uyghur genocide. Stand with Taiwan. Free China. It's a pleasure to be with you again, and I'm sorry I took a few minutes to get here. I heard I was called, but I couldn't figure out where I was speaking from, so, but I'm here now. And this is, I believe, the 7th demonstration against this proposed mega embassy and super spy base. And I'm here on behalf of Hong Kong Watch to join once again with you to say a mega no to this mega embassy. It should not have required us to do this 7 times. And who knows, maybe it will require even more protests. But 7 times we have been clear that this mega embassy should not be in this location. And there are so many reasons why it should not be here. Firstly, this is a historic site next to the iconic Tower of London, right next to the Tower Bridge, in the heart of our city, and in a crucial, historic part of our cultural heritage. Secondly, this Royal Mint Court, I believe, according to the reports I've read, is above important cables between our 2 financial centres. Also, it is home to local residents who have their apartments in this building. And if this embassy goes ahead, they will become either evicted from their homes, or they will be living in the People's Republic of China under the Chinese Communist Party, neither of which are fair or just for them. But perhaps the biggest reason why we must say no to this proposed embassy is that this will be, if it goes ahead, the largest Chinese embassy in Europe. And even more importantly, it will be a hub for espionage and for transnational repression. All of the communities that are represented in this protest, Hong Kongers, Tibetans, Uyghurs, Chinese dissidents, people I think from Taiwan, and from other countries, from Ukraine, from Myanmar and elsewhere, came to this country to flee repression and to be free and safe to express their views. But already under the existing Chinese embassy, many of you face transnational repression, many of you face threats. I myself have experienced some of that. And that will only increase if this embassy goes ahead in this building here. We've also in recent weeks seen just the tip of the iceberg of Chinese spying and the collapse of the spy case recently. Well, we can be sure that this building will be used as a spy base, and that is another reason why we should oppose it. Surely the fact that the Chinese authorities redacted some of their plans for this building is reason enough to say no. The rooms in their plans, if they had just called them a dining room or a snooker room or a ping pong table room, then maybe it would be a different matter. But they redacted those plans. And so, of course, we are suspicious, and we have every reason to be suspicious about what they're going to use those rooms that are redacted in the plans for. And that's a reason to say no. The British government has delayed its decision multiple times, and the next deadline for their decision is the 10th of December. And it's somewhat ironic that they chose that date, because the 10th of December is International Human Rights Day. So either the government is going to make a decision on International Human Rights Day to give a mega embassy to a regime that is committing genocide, that has torn up its promises under an international treaty to the people of Hong Kong, that is committing terrible atrocity crimes in Tibet, that is increasingly threatening Taiwan. And that seems a very strange thing to do at any time, but particularly on International Human Rights Day. Or, alternatively, if they have the courage to defend our values and defend our national security, they will make the right decision and decide on the 10th of December, International Human Rights Day, to say no to this mega embassy. And we must use our voices every day between now and the 10th of December to make sure the British government does make the right decision. So many voices have spoken out on this alongside us. We've heard from former intelligence chiefs, from senior officials in the security services, and from many other experienced and influential voices that this is not a good idea. The government needs to listen to them. The government needs to defend our national security and our values, and make sure that all of you who came to this country to flee the Chinese Communist Party can live here and speak freely, safely, and without fear. And lastly, the government needs to listen to the residents of Royal Mint Court, whose homes are in this building, and who must be given the final say in this matter. Of course, China can have an embassy. It should have an embassy. No one is saying China shouldn't have an embassy, but it should not be here in this building. It should not be used for espionage. It should not be used to threaten our national security, and it should not be used to challenge and undermine our freedoms. So every day between now and the 10th of December, let's shout loudly a mega no to this mega embassy. Gong Fuk Hong Gong, Si Doi Gak Ming, Ga Yao.